Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna Stashkina and today we are finally going to talk about wafer paper. If you know me, you know how much I love wafer paper. And today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this wafer paper fans, palm leaves, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to show you how to make using pre-colored wafer paper, how to use white wafer paper, and also I'm going to show you how to add some metallic colors and some of this shine to your wafer paper to create this design. So let's begin. I have two pieces of wafer paper, one is white and one is red. It is regular wafer paper. I believe this one from Icing Images and this from Saracina, but we'll start with the red one. What I'm going to do, and I'm going to use this tool. Essentially this is a face mister, so something you need to apply a moisturizer, like humidifier for your face, and you can plug it in and recharge. I bought it off Amazon. If you can open it up, add water. I'm using tap water, doesn't matter. So make sure when you're working with wafer paper you do not have any water on your table somewhere, or it will melt your wafer paper and will make it impossible to work with. So I'm going to close it, and now I have this little tool. You can use regular cloth steamer, or you can even boil a pot of water or a glass of water and use this as a steamer. You just need to apply a little bit of moisture to your wafer paper to be able to shape it. But this tool is easy to use because, as you can see, I just need to press a button and I will get all this cold steam, especially when I'm working around filming equipment or somewhere outside my house. I would rather to use cold steamer than warm steam, because just for safety reasons. And I'm going to take my piece of wafer paper, cut it roughly in half like this, fold it in half again. And most wafer papers has two sides, one is bumpy side, one is shiny side. I prefer to work on a bumpy side because for me it seems like it gets better to texture and everything. I'm going to fold it in half, but gently, not trying to. You can see I still keep it in this shape just to make sure I'm not going to break it. And I'm going to cut this some sort of soft triangular half circle, and then I'm going to place it on my table and apply a little bit of moisture with this steamer. I want my wafer paper to be pliable and soft, but still manageable and easy to work with. If you know your conditions and your room is not as dry as mine, I believe I have about 45 degrees humidity here in my room. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little bit of accordion fold pleats. So I'm going to fold my wafer paper once, relatively gently, but I still want to create this sharp edge. Turn it upside down and fold again, upside down and fold again. So if you ever worked with regular paper, if you created any crafts using regular paper, it is the same process, just doing your accordion fold. But if you're working with wafer paper, just make sure that you have enough humidity in your wafer paper to be able to fold it. If you do not have a steamer, you can boil a pot of water, as I said, and you can put it, just keep it, for example, if you'll take a bowl full of hot water and you will hold your wafer paper on top of that, and it will give you enough moisture to soften your wafer paper. Or you can use a light spray, but make sure that when you're spraying your wafer paper, you're keeping your spray far away from your wafer paper so it won't melt. So what I have here is this accordion shape. And what I'm going to do next is take a little bit of water again. You can use to glue this together, you can use wafer paper glue, you can use water, alcohol. I personally do not like to use alcohol with my wafer paper because I find it makes it very brittle and hard to work with. So I'm going to fold. You can see here's my soft part and this is my straight part. I'm going to fold this up like this, and if it breaks, it doesn't matter because it's going to be on the bottom. So I'm going to shape it and apply just a touch of water on this side, just on the edge, to hold it together like this, and press it together. So then you can play around, you can shape it, and now you have it. If you have any mistakes or like ripped pieces of wafer paper on the bottom, just apply a little bit of water as well and glue this together. So now you have it. And again, what I'm going to do is take a piece of wafer paper, fold it in half, cut it, or if your wafer paper dry, you can just fold it together a few times and it will break. Then I'm going to apply a little bit more of this steam, and this is just water. You can use cloth steamer, you can use a pot of water or something. Just make sure that your wafer paper is so soft and pliable. You can use something like paper potion, or I have a free wafer paper conditioner recipe. If you go to my website astashkinacakes.com/recipe, you can download my free wafer paper conditioner recipe, so you can have make your own. You don't need to buy anything special. So what I wanted to do, I have ones that are already been drying for a few hours and I made them in advance. And I wanted to try add some color, but not just regular color, metallic color. I have here this Saracino powder pearl in color copper, and I definitely going to use some alcohol because wafer paper, if I mix this with water and apply to my wafer paper, it will melt. So I'm going to take a little bit of alcohol. I think this is just vodka, so my Russian spirit is talking to me. Mix this pearl powder with vodka. Make sure that I'm having quite a thick consistency. Something like this. So this is alcohol and pearl powder, and I'm going to paint on my sail, not sail, palm leaf, some sort of decoration. If you do not want to use alcohol with your metallic colors, the other thing to apply to paint on wafer paper, you can try mixing your metallic colors with oil, like vegetable oil or some oils that are food safe, and then you can paint on your wafer paper and it won't melt or damage your wafer paper. You cannot mix it with water, especially when it's already shaped like this. because it will melt wafer paper, but alcohol or oil should work. You can also try dry brushing and applying just dry color on your wafer paper. I think it is going to look cool as well, but I just don't want this color to fly all around me, my table, and everywhere. So now you know how to create this sort of decorations. Look what we did today. So what we did today is I showed you how to make this wafer paper pleats, palm leaves in white, red, this color, and I also showed you how to apply metallic colors to your wafer paper, so you can create any colors, any color you want, or metallic, or you can use same technique. You don't need to use metallic colors, you can use any color and paint on your wafer paper. So you can see how shiny is that. So today we did this, and also we painted wafer paper in this beautiful shiny metallic color. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or you want to learn about wafer paper, you can visit my website. It should be linked, yeah, it is here. So if you go to my website astashkinacakes.com, you can find a lot of different free tutorials how to work with wafer paper. And if you want to download my recipe, you can go, my recipe for wafer paper conditioner, you can go and visit astashkinacakes.com/recipe. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's tutorial. I hope you like it. If you like it, leave it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your cake friends. We all need to learn more about wafer paper, at least I hope so. So I'll see you next week, same time, same place. My name is Anna Stashkina. Bye bye.